Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect on the BoozleBox. So, okay, last time I did kind of jump headfirst back into this and try and just do, and I think, that went pretty well, but it turns out I may have some problems in my prison which I am trying not to address. But I'm not trying not to address, I genuinely didn't know they existed, and have tried to verse myself in the new Architect's Manual of Prison Building so that everyone doesn't die like this guy. So it turns out I should have been looking at my intelligence tab a little bit more. One, because there's a huge supply of weapons and crap hanging around my prison, which is not a good thing. No. And two, the confidential informant screen, which also tells me if someone is a snitch or ex-law enforcement, which kind of paints a big red X on their face, of which someone last episode clearly punched really hard for this guy, Ed Ward, and he died, which is bad. So he was an ex-law enforcement, and he was also a snitch, which meant, he was an ex-police officer, and he probably put a good load of these inmates in prison, so they're not going to have been very friendly to him, hence, them punching him and him losing most of his face business. But that does also mean that we can potentially enlist some new confidential informants, which will be able to, let us know what some of these character traits on people actually are, and then we can, find out if they're going to be killed or if they're going to be someone who is, quick and strong and likely to be really difficult to deal with in the event of a riot. So, what I think we should do is potentially enlist some of these people as potential confidential informants. The only problem with that is we have absolutely nowhere we can put confidential informants, and they may be killed. But if they're killed, then is it so bad? Because they're all like max security anyway, so, we'll just try it out. So we could potentially recruit Austin Luther as an informant. I've never done this before. I think we should start with one guy, and he's tough, so we should be able to take some shite and not die. Please don't die. So we're going to recruit you as an informant. Now, obviously, I know this suspicion. Wow, can't speak today. I know the suspicion level and everything. I know how that kind of works. So he's now a CI for me, and I'm going to get him to do nothing. I'm just going to let him walk around at the moment. I don't actually remember how to make him do stuff, but we'll just find out what happens with that. And we should also start thinking about tapping people's phones, because that sounds like a good plan. So, I think with the state of money, we actually have enough money to build our little execution / cloning facility over here. But we do also have enough money to build the new school reform area. And we do also need to have a look at potentially building some kind of parole room, which I'm pretty sure we don't have. And as that is quite a large, big thing that we need to take into consideration as prisoners' paroles, and paroles, and apparently you get a huge sum of money if you actually get them out, about $3,000, which would be good, That's a lot of money. We could do it. So, what I think we should do is use this massive pre-existing building that we've built and actually, make money from it. So, I've already set out how I want some kind of dormitories, and this is where we're going to have like minimum security prisoners, all of those like grey shirt people who hopefully aren't going to die. And then what I think we're going to do with the confidential informants place and the ex-law enforcement and snitches and stuff, I think we're going to build this corner unit down here as somewhere that we can house those people and have their own, kitchen and all of that kind of thing. It's going to come with all the mod comms. It's going to be a brilliant new facility where they cannot be killed or eaten, or any other things that might potentially happen to them. We should also think about getting shops, because that's the thing. You can now have shops. I don't actually know how big shops have to be, because, we could turn some of these little, 3x3 squares into shops if there has to be 4x4. That is what I call bloody typical, isn't it? Because if there are shops, it means people are more likely to want to do these voluntary kind of regime schemes and actually, make a bit of money. So maybe we should think about, chopping out some of the corners of these common rooms and putting in shops there. Because if I put a wall along here, I think that would be a 5x5 room. So that's a potential thing. So the cinema might have to go, and that is terrible. I haven't actually done it. I've been rambling on for like 7 minutes and I still haven't done anything. Okay, right. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a shop. It's not what I said we were going to do. I said we were going to go do that building down there because it's really important. We need paroles and stuff, otherwise the whole prison could be killed. And luckily, I also figured out, don't have to worry about gangs, because that's now a thing and they can take over bits of your prison. If you want me to start having to worry about gangs, let me know in the comments, because obviously this prison I started building in Alpha 3, and the gangs option isn't enabled. But I know how to enable it if you really want me to see... If you really want to see me suffer that much, then I can do that just for you. I might cry, but I can do it. So, shop. Let's quickly build shop. Okay, so let's dismantle objects. I want all of these... Not the light bulb. We can keep the light bulb. That is actually a reasonably placed light bulb. Although this crap isn't. There's only going to be one row of seating for this strange kind of 3 TV setup. We're also going to want to move these doors as well. So, Bob, if you and your gang can get on that would be good. I did say we didn't have gangs, but obviously Bob is in a very influential gang within the prison. As a gang to be reckoned with. I'm trying to think of a cool gang name for a group of, well, workmen. The Workaholics. That's a terrible name. Bob's gang name in the comments, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so shop. Bob, where the are you? I mean, okay, they're coming. They're coming. That's okay. I'm being impatient. Let's speed it up a little bit. Whew, a little bit of impatience there. Just yes, take it all out. That's brilliant. Betty, thank you. Good job there. I want my wall here, and I want my wall here, but you're only going to let me put in a few bits of it because there's shite in the way. You did? Okay, it's okay. I thought you removed the bowl that I wanted. Right. All of that stuff gone. Cool. Put the walls in. Awesome. I've just trapped you, haven't I? Yep. Oops. Sorry about that. Let me just quickly... I'm going to want a jail door. We'll put it... I don't know how the shop fronts work. We'll put it in there for now, just so that people aren't trapped. Goody, goody, goody. Right, well, let's have a look at shop fronts. Shop fronts? Shop fronts. Shop front. There it is. So the shop front has to be in the wall, I believe. And we want to make sure that the money part is not on the inside, because that would be bad. So what we'll do is we'll put a shop front in here, and we can put a shop front in here as well, or is that going to be too small a space? I know what we're going to do. We're going to do it right on the corner. So we'll put one like that, and one like that there. There we go. Looks cool. Awesome. We could put another one there as well. We could, but it depends if we want to. We'll figure that one out in a second. Okay, so let's go to rooms. Let's go to shop. Let's make this a shop, and it's currently a shop common room. Okay, that's just going to sit over the top. We'll just ignore that. It's a shop room. Well, it technically is. So, we've got the... Stay. Okay, we've got the size requirement done, the door requirement done. Table we have not. We've got a shop shelf we don't have. Oh, we do have. It's coming. The shop shelf is coming. And then adjacent to room. Huh? Adjacent to room? I'm assuming that means yeah, once they're in, it'll be fine. We'll just have to wait for Bob to do that. Thank you, Bob. And I think I might have done it wrong. Little bit. It's kind of stuck in the wall. I thought it was going to remove the wall. Apparently not. Does that mean they can just walk through it, or is that right? I don't know if that's right. It didn't remove the wall. You just trashed my... Have we got another tunnel? Oh, shit. They've gone already. Ah, they're basketball bastards. They've escaped from maximum security. Shit. Okay, you know what? What am I doing? I'm deleting walls all over the prison. This is not a good thing. Somebody, please, I want to search this cell. How do I search this bloody cell? That's a uniform. I don't want a uniform. I want... Give me the toilet. Right, search cell block. There we go. Okay, search. Actually, you know what? Just the whole prison. Search the whole place. I don't want none of this running away from my prison thing. There's currently also a hole in the prison. I should probably think about fixing that. There we go. Let's just fill in the end so no one can follow them. Right. Search is there. Really? I would have thought the toilet would have been suspect. Okay, what can you find in the toilet? Nothing. Really? Where's this tunnel? It's definitely these guys, because that's got it yet? Found it? No? Really? Please tell me these guys haven't escaped either. It was only 3 escapes. So it's got to have come from... Don't put them in there. There's a potential tunnel. Where is this tunnel? Can no one find... Where? I'm really confused. Oh, they found lots of contraband in the toilet. Battens. Where the heck has that come from then? Someone's also puking, which means someone is ill. Oh, and I found a Polaroid. Bam! Wow. That didn't go well. Cool, where's my tunnel? Open the door. There we go. I'm genuinely concerned that we've found the exit to the tunnel, but not the entrance. Is this going to suddenly just go psh, like the whole way across my prison? Like all of the foundations are going to fall out, and there's a lot of shit in my prison. Just why? Oh, you know what? Where are those 3 guys from Solitary? You don't... No, it's been searched. Surely it's been searched. They wouldn't have... No. They couldn't have, could they? They might have come out of... Well, that for me, unless they've come out from here, is really puzzling, because it was clearly those 3 prisoners, and yet no one can seem to find the entrance to this bloody tunnel. Well, I'll leave them doing that and see if anything comes of it. It'll make a horrendously loud noise if it does. Okay, so shop, right. Let's get back to building my shop. Why can I not build it? I have to build it in the wall. It just looks stupid. I had it right the first time. Okay, right. That's me being an idiot. Apologies. Let's build the wall again. Interesting patrol route you got there. Anyone found the tunnel yet? New? Not at all? New? No tunnels? Not gonna... New? You really... Can you search this toilet again, maybe? Dismantle this toilet, maybe? I'm gonna dismantle all 3 of these toilets, and then we're gonna find out. Because it just has to be. Oh no. There it is. Well, I wonder why that didn't happen to begin with. You got me really confused there. But my goodness. I wonder how long it took them to dig that, bastards. Okay, tunnel crisis averted. No longer have to panic quite so horrifically. Whew, right. Objects. Storefront. Wow, we're going to get one thing done this episode, and it's going to be these storefronts. I'm telling you. Right, we can put one there and one there. Should we just have... Yeah, let's not have a storefront there. We'll have one there and we'll have one there. Screw it. That's how it's going down. I kind of liked how it was, but now it's going to be different because I ballsed up something else and just can't be asked to fanny around with it. So, there we go. They're going to be fixing those tunnels. Thank you, Bob. In the meantime, what we should probably do while we're waiting for that is start putting in all the internal walls for this little school area here. So we're just using the standard brick walls, and we'll just mark up all of these little wall bits that I've already laid out. This is going to be like the toilet slash shower room area in here, and whatever that is going to be. Maybe that's going to be the toilets and that's going to be the showers. Probably something along that. That's all they need in these little rooms. These are also going to be using the bunk beds, so we can stuff twice as many loads of people in one room, because, you know, why not? We also need to have a look at the guard patrols, because apparently you can change the times on the guard patrols, so you can, like, micromanage when each patrol is. So let's have a peek at that. Can we have a look at that now? Deployment. Guard patrols. Oh my god, I can. Look, there's a little thing here saying deployment scheduler. So if I were to say... Ooh, bollocks. No! Undo. 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 There we go. That took a lot. Okay, so how do I select specific guard patrols? Now showing deployment. So do I click on the guard? No, that's just going to add another guard patrol. Unless I have to actually schedule it as I place it down. Why does everything go red? Dun dun dun. Showing deployment. So no one is deployed at these times. My goodness. I'm not going to touch that until I understand it, because it looks horrendously complicated. And something is going to blow up in my prison if I do. Okay, tunnel is almost gone. Good. We have 576 places out of 621 done. I think that's Betty walking through there and actually getting some of these walls down, which is good, because we need that doing. Have I placed down all these walls here? Yes, I have. Awesome. Good, good, good. Also, probably going to want some doors in here, because at the moment we're very doorless. So, standard jail doors. Someone's got a cell phone. Naughty. Shouldn't have that. It's bad. Contraband. God damn it. Let's get these big cell doors in here. We've got an easy way out this time. Just in case there's a fire, everyone isn't going to burn to death. Which is a bonus, I think. It's a pretty good bonus. I mean, who wants to burn to death? Not me. So we have these little walls here for the school area to keep it kind of segregated. So we'll put jail doors in here as well. I don't think we've really got space for any kind of control room in terms of opening and closing doors. So what we might also do is add some walls down here and make these kind of little end bits into little control rooms. So we can get a door openy closey thing in here. And in that case, what I might want to do is actually stop that door going in, demolish these walls here and put a big door in instead. Put a wall there and a wall there, and then make this slightly bigger. Put that along there, and then have a hole there maybe, and then do the same on the other side. And then what I'll do is I'll put my remote door in, and my remote door in there. We want the servos, which is under utilities. Servo. Oh, not there. That would be... Oh, bollocks, I destroyed the wall. And a servo there. Let's go back to walls and replace that, because I did a boo-boo. Cool. Okay, and then we can make them a little security boost to open all the doors up. Good. Sounds like a bloody plan. Big door in there. That should be all the doors in. And most of the walls going in. So let's think about adding bunk beds. Bunk beds, bunk beds, bunk beds, bunk beds. There they are. Oh, these things look so cool. Right. Heads towards the walls. Bunk beds, bunk beds, bunk beds. Wow, we are burning through our money quite quickly. Let's finish off like one dorm first and then go on to the other ones. Shower head, shower, shower, shower. Shower, shower, shower. There we go. And then on this side we want toilets. So toilet, 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 toilet. There we are. And then let's go into rooms and just double check we've got everything for a dormitory. Variably large, 2x3 is the minimum. Surrounded by walls, good. It's fine. It's indoors. We have bunks/bunk beds, and we have toilets. Okay, so the shower is like an extra thing. We can actually add that as like an actual shower room. Current danger level, pretty good. Only 34 out of 126 have serious complaints, and a load of them are shackled in solitary, but 104 of them are all happy and jolly and suppressed by the evil forces of darkness. Yeah.